We are ready for the FA Cup final against Norwich. I've already lost one cup final this season and I don't want to make it two. Oh yeah, and also Jürgen Klopp got sacked by Liverpool. Hello guys, and welcome back to the 20th episode of the Jürgen Klopp Challenge with Watford, where today we are playing in the FA Cup final against Norwich, who finished 12th place in the league. We finished 5th. Come on, it's a piece of cake. If we actually take a look at how we've performed against them, because I haven't done that yet, I think we've done pretty well. We managed to draw at home to them in the last game, so that's away from home for us. And then we beat them in the Carabao Cup semi-final, so that's good, and in that other semi-final, so that's good. You know, we've beaten them twice this year at the very least, and then earlier on in the season we got a draw as well. So as things stand, we have done better than them against each other this year. So technically, logically, we should be winning this game. This is the team that we're going with for this important match, and yes, you will notice I'm still not giving Deulofeu a chance. I think I'm going to get rid of him. He's just not performing. He did shocking this year. I'm not sure if I'll really push to get rid of him, but he just hasn't done enough. So if a bid comes in, I'll certainly be considering it. But unfortunately, Holding's still out. Danny Olmo comes into the squad for his good performance. I'll move down to this more defensive formation if it doesn't go well. But for now, we'll start off attacking and see if we can win the FA Cup final against Norwich. I know it's got nothing to do with the challenge of this series, but gosh, it would be nice, wouldn't it? They come up against us with a pretty strong lineup. Aaron Moy, Aarons, this man in midfield, Cantwell, all good players. It's certainly a solid 11, but I think that we might just have the edge, and I'm hoping that we can come away with the win, and a comfortable one at that. Straight off the bat, we can see that nothing has happened. Don't know why I said that. It was far too early for me to start commentating on what was happening, but they've had a shot. We haven't. Maybe that's a sign of things to come, but we have straight away gotten 4 shots now, so I think we might have a foothold in the game, and we have our first chance coming our way. A good ball into the box doesn't get found by anyone, so Decore has to regroup, playing it back to Dawson, and now we do play all the way back to Meisger, back to Trippier, who plays a good ball forward but can't quite find Gabriel, but luckily it falls to him. He's going to look to play a ball into the middle, and Sarr's header goes just wide. A very good chance early on, but that's what we need to do, put the pressure on early, and Angelino keeps that pressure on, but Gabriel is offside. We score a goal, and that's what we like. That's what we like to see, but we just got to make sure that we do it legally from now on. You know, everyone there is offside. Everyone there is offside. So, you know, it's good to know that we can find the back of the net. That's plan number 1. Plan number 2, making sure that we do it in a legal football way so that the ref doesn't, call us up on it. So far, it does look like we are certainly the more dominant side, and we have another chance. Everyone's onside this time, but no one gets to it before the goalkeeper, and now they can clear it out. Playing it to Cantwell, who finds a lot of space, and this could be their first opportunity of the game. But no, Trippier picks up the ball and plays it forward. Haaland knows what he's doing in this sort of position, and Zoe makes a good save. You'd expect him to be making that save from that sort of an angle. But, Haaland has certainly scored harder goals than that this season. Tonali puts a good ball in, but we can't get our head onto it. And it looks like we're going into the halftime break still at 0-0. A very dominant performance from us so far, but we need to make sure that we turn that domination into goals. So we're going to say to them, yeah, we're pleased with the performance out there. We need to make sure that we keep this going. But as long as it finds the back of the net at some point during the game, I will be a happy chappy at the end of it. And maybe I should be thinking about making a substitution already with Danny Olmo playing a 6.4 and nothing happening in the second half. I'm definitely going to make that substitution. Queener can come on. If he could be the hero, that would go down as one of the best super subs I've ever done. But we'll need to make sure that we are creating opportunities like we were in the first half. And it looks like we might be doing that right now. Meisger plays it out to Sarr, who will play it back to Angelino. They have such a good link-up play, those two. I mean, it's not very difficult. They're left back and left wing. You'd expect them to have some sort of a relationship in the football pitch. But, it works well. Shush. Don't hate on me for being happy about the relationship between my players. Queener. I was not commentating that because I was not expecting that. Queener comes on as a super sub, and he hits that. He pulls that out of the bag from absolutely nothing. A ball from who did it? Gabriel, and it falls to their player. Eventually falls to Quina, who puts it about as high in the top corner as he can. Zoe, their goalkeeper, has no chance of saving that. No goalkeeper in the world has any chance of saving that. Donnarumma couldn't do it. Oblak couldn't do it. Neuer in his prime couldn't do it. What a goal, and now he's back on the ball, playing it in, but he can't find anyone. But don't worry, we keep a hold of it after Tonali makes a good tackle. Haaland's in the right area, plays it back to Trippier, who surely will whip a ball in. Eventually plays it, and Quina looking for his second, he does get it. And man, this is turning into one of the best substitutions I've ever made. Sarr with the knockdown, Quina with the shot. I mean, you have to say, the goalkeeper could have done a wee bit better there, but he put it just enough above him that it would, completely confuse him, come in off the crossbar and go into the back of the net. So that is what we love to see, 2-0. And surely we can't let this one slip. Come on, this is the second cup final we've been in, and just as I say, surely we can't let it slip. We could be letting it slip, and maybe we should move back down to just a balanced mentality. I'm not changing the formation because this is working quite well at this current moment, but maybe just, putting the pressure off us for a wee minute might be intelligent. I'm going to take Sarr off and bring the big man Jordan Ibe on. Haven't been playing him as much lately, but we still know what he can do, especially coming off the bench. And we only have a few more minutes to hold on. It doesn't look like we're going to see any more opportunities, but we do have 5 minutes of additional time. If we can just ride them out, that would be nice, but there is an opportunity. It looks like it could be our opportunity, actually, as Meisger clears it long, finds Haaland brilliantly, and now we can have a hit. But Zoe does make a good save, unlike the last goal that we scored. And another chance comes, and it is Norwich on the ball with only a few minutes to go, but it's gone out of play. I think this might be one of those stupid highlights that actually isn't a highlight, and we're just going to see the final whistle being blown very soon. Donnarumma plays it out to Dawson, and come on, just hold it in our corner. I don't care. As long as we get this win, that's all I care about. Gabriel running up the pitch, and it's gone out of play once again. Surely that is time, ref. Only a few more seconds. It is only a matter of time before we get crowned the champions of the FA Cup. Quina, the man who's done it for us, playing it back to Tonali. We give it away. Surely this isn't one last attack for them. It isn't. And we have been awarded the FA Cup. Come on, boys. You have to say that is Quina's game. That was an absolutely magical performance from him coming on off the bench. And I'm definitely not going to be starting Danny Olmo in the next season or in any cup finals, because Quina has turned up like an absolute brilliant player there. And I couldn't come up with a better analogy than brilliant player, sorry. But he has done insane. And we are crowned the champions of the FA Cup. I wonder if that's the first time I've ever won it. If we go into history, past winners, and go down, I can't see Watford. I think that could be the first time Watford have ever won the FA Cup. And I don't mind being the man to do it for them. They've been into the semi-final, the final before, and lost against Manchester City not too long ago in real life. And in that one, they lost by quite a bit. But in this one, we come away with the win. And we are crowned the champions. Jürgen Klopp just got sacked, but I just won a cup. So who's the real better manager here? I've been crowned one of the top managers of New Zealand. That always happens because I'm always making myself a New Zealander in this game. Of course the board are happy with that performance, and Quina, of course, is getting dropped some praise for that. Come on, man, that was ridiculous. What a game. What a way to end the season, and we will now go straight into our awards. And obviously we're the biggest overachievers as we won the cup. Not expecting it. Biggest underachievers are Liverpool, the team that we're trying to replicate in real life. Rob holding the highest average rating. What a game. We're going to go straight into the season review stuff now, and hopefully find out what our budget is for next season before wrapping up the entire season. So let's jump straight into that. Come on, what a performance. The FA Cup. Quina, you're a legend, man. The end of season awards are upon us, and we can take a look at the all-time best 11, and we've had a couple of players inducted into it, including Haaland, Gabriel Barbosa, I think is new this season, Gurgic, okay, sorry, but I have to agree to disagree. There is no way he has been better than Decore in his time at the club. Yeah, no, that one's dumb, I'm sorry, I have to say. But I feel like apart from that, so that's a pretty fair best 11 so far. None of those players have left us, so interesting. We're doing a good job of keeping a hold of our best players this year, and we see that the player of the season is Tonali. Not someone that I expected to get it, but someone I, on reflection, think certainly deserves it. 1 goal, 3 assists, a 7.31 rating. He was probably the most consistent performer all season, definitely the signing of the season, only $16.25 million. What a great player. He doesn't win the Young Player of the Season, which is incredibly stupid, but I think it is only fair that Haaland gets an award too. He has been incredible this year as well. And if we take a look at the stats, Haaland best goal scorer, well, top goal scorer. Sandro Tonali does get the highest average rating. Most assists goes to Sarr and Jordan Ibe, and everything else is just not that important to me. Let's take a look at the best goal of the season. It goes to Decore in this game against Chelsea. I think you guys probably did see it. I think I vaguely remember showing you guys the Chelsea game, but we'll have to take a look at what it was. We pick up the ball here. He runs forward and has a hit from some sort of range, I imagine. Oh, no, I do remember that game. Because I was like, I remember I was saying, don't shoot. And then he shot and got into the back of the net, and I looked like a right idiot. But overall, a pretty underwhelming goal of the season, in my opinion. I certainly think we've scored some better ones. But the interesting thing, the man in the team of the season is Jordan Ibe instead of Gabriel Barbosa. Personally, don't get me wrong, I'm the first person to scream and shout about with Jordan Ibe, but I think Gabriel Barbosa has performed a little bit better than you this season. But apart from that, I definitely agree with that. Season review, we've done pretty well overall, apart from the Europa League, which even that we did exceed the board's expectation. So everything we have done well, apart from making the most of set pieces. I never care about making the most of, well, actually I do care about making the most of set pieces. I don't normally do it. Do not sign players over the age of 30. I hate having that there, but I'd rather make the most of set pieces. So I'll try getting rid of both of those to see what we can do. And if they get aggressive, then I'll stop. Yeah, no, we got rid of the set pieces. I'll take that. That is good enough. But generally, I don't sign players over the age of 30 anyway. Let's discuss the plans for next season. What should we say? I mean, I want the Euro Cup, but I feel like they might think that's been too ambitious. But I'm going to say that I'm very confident that we can do that. I guess these people need to go because they clearly don't think that we can do that. So, I mean, overall, I think that our squad is certainly good enough. What did the board actually say that they wanted us to do? I didn't really look. Top half. Well, that's a little underwhelming. Where should we go for our training camp? Singapore, Hong Kong, USA. USA seems nice, I mean, not with COVID going on right now, but, in this alternative reality where I imagine that didn't happen, that would be a nice trip for the boys. The top sales for the t-shirts are Haaland, Olmo, Gabriel, Deulofeu, and Sarr. I think, apart from Deulofeu, those are all pretty standard for me, and our initial budgets are $52 million worth of transfer budget with 158k worth of wage budget. So yeah, that's a tasty amount. I can work with that. I can certainly work with that. And on that note, that is where we're going to end this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching this season. Make sure you tune into the next episode, which will be a transfer special before we jump into the brand new season with Watford. As always, make sure to like and subscribe if you are new around here for daily-ish Football Manager videos. And I will see you all later. FA Cup champions. Come on, Watford.